Hello everyone, this is the Polestar 2 model year 2024 single motor, rear wheel drive, 220 kilowatt, 82 kilowatt hour battery, 79 kilowatt hours can be used, and I'm doing 110 kilometers an hour range test, but it won't be a full range test. I don't have too much time and I think the range will be amazing. I just did 130 kilometers an hour range test and it was extremely far, so I think with 110 at this weather today, it's warm, almost 20 degrees. You don't need heat and you don't need AC. It's gonna be far, so I would think 600 kilometers or so, 550, and that takes 5 hours. With charging, 6 hours. I don't have the time today, but I'm trying to do 50% so of the battery, and I just saw in the test before that the state of charge is pretty linear. It's pretty good, so I think it's gonna be still an accurate result. I'm on my way. I'm driving 113 kilometers on the speedometer. That's 110 GPS. I just started. What is this? There's someone slow in front of me. It's fine. I have my climate on 22 degrees and the AC on, and I have the seat cooling on right now, but I think I will turn that off very soon. It's a bit cold on my back. I don't like it. It was 19 degrees when we started, now it's 21. I charged to 71%, then I went off. So I want to arrive with around 20%. That should give us a good estimation about the range. That is awesome. Right now consumption is 209 because the first 10 kilometers were uphill, as always. I'm at 61%, so I used 10% so far, and I drove 56 kilometers, so that would mean a range of 560 kilometers. And you have to think the first 10 kilometers were uphill, so it would be even less than this, more range than this, and less consumption, 178 watt hours per kilometer. I'm still at 22 degrees with the AC and still the seat cooling on. I'm at 46%. That means I used 25% of the battery, drove 133 kilometers. That should be 532 if I calculate right. I think so. 532. What is this? Why is he spraying me? Jackass. Passes me and then sprays me. 532 kilometers, consumption is 164 watt hours per kilometer. That's awesome. I still have the same heat settings and cooling setting. Everything is the same. My average speed is amazing since I can drive it most of the time. It's all cool. Now let's talk about how it is to drive 110, not 130 in the Polestar 2, and it's as comfortable as you think. really nice and quiet at 110. So when you do a long distance trip on a country road or something, it's really amazing. I say the same thing about the cruise control as I did in the 130 an hour test. I still think, and I had it a few times where it wanted to go off the highway when there was an exit. So it was normally steering and suddenly it was steering to the right. I had that with the Volvo years ago and I thought they fixed it, but it happened again. And there's just lines, and I don't know what it wanted to do, but it didn't like that. That was weird. Other than that, it's really nice listening to a podcast. I'm comfortable in here. I'm tired. I want to get home. I said it. And then let's drive here to Munich. And at some point we're gonna turn around, so we arrive at the charger at around 20%. I think it will be 270 kilometers on the trip meter, something like that. So navigated back to the charger, and I have noticed that the time it thinks I will arrive and the state of charge is most likely calculated with the consumption and the speed that was a while ago because I won't be arriving with this. So it will take a bit longer. Before it showed 13 o'clock and 10 minutes, and now it gets more and more. And the state of charge also was first 9%, now it's 14, and it's gonna go up as well. So it thinks either it goes with the average for a long time, or it just thinks it's highway, you're gonna be driving 130 and this will be your consumption, and that's why. One of those two things, but it's not the accurate number that I have right now. This video is supported by Maingau Autostrom. With Maingau you can charge at over 550,000 charging stalls in all over Europe for a fair price. Check them out in the link in the description below. I arrived with 17%, drove 271.6 kilometers. Google Maps tells me it should be 275. Average consumption 159 watt-hours per kilometer. So when I take the 71 to 17% and the 275 kilometers that I've driven, I come to 509 kilometers of range at above 110 kilometers an hour. Average speed at this temperatures, I think we started at 21 degrees, now it's 25, 26. So that's really awesome. Its charge is amazing, has amazing range. I cannot do a range test at 90 kilometers an hour. It would be way over 600 kilometers. But the car will be picked up in 2 days and I have to work tomorrow. But it's amazing range and an amazing drive. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Battery Life 1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. Someone is in the description below. Yeah, that's what is it. And here on YouTube, there's channel membership. That's what I say.